What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Eddy Live Show, episode number 165. I'm here with Lisa Dazols. Did I say it right? No, I didn't. Dazols. I'm sorry. I was like, which one was it? I'm so sorry. And Olivia Wu, yeah? Okay. So it was, okay, cool. Dazols. I was like, was it Dazols or Dazols? Yeah, sorry. And Olivia Wu, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. All right, craziness, yeah? So, how's your day so far? You just finished up with a client, I hear, right?
Yeah.
Things are good, yeah?
Well, we just had an afternoon meeting, so we just saw each other. We see each other a lot.
Okay. Excellent. Very cool. So, do you guys like spicy food usually? Yes? No?
Well, these look delicious, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure.
The sauce?
We when we have vegetarian or vegan customers, we do cauliflower wings. And so the original is just like the basic batter. It's like a salt and pepper. Second one is going to be like a jalapeno. So it's not too spicy, but it does have a little spice. And then it's like a Korean. So it's like a Korean style. And then we have like a ghost pepper. And then we have like the last one is Carolina Reaper. So if we get that far, that's cool. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But no pressure. Do you guys do spicy much on your own free time?
No.
Not really?
We're both Californians, so we
Okay.
a Mexican restaurant.
Okay. Jalapeno. Okay.
There you go. That's
Okay.
the level of spiciness, jalapeno level.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's okay. We got that. So we got you covered. Yeah.
Awesome.
So California, right? Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that. Like, what brought you here from there?
Well, I'm from,
If we don't,
I'm from San Francisco, and
okay.
he was from LA,
Yeah.
so we kind of represent the two parts.
Sure.
2 states of California.
Okay.
So I came to Taiwan with my wife, who's Taiwanese American,
Sure.
and she had never lived in Taiwan.
Okay.
But we were part of that COVID refugee group.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we were in between jobs. We were leaving Europe, and in January 2020, we came here to visit her parents, who retired here.
Okay.
And we thought we'd stay for a few months while we waited for our belongings to ship to the U.S.
Okay.
That's what brought us here. And then COVID kept us here.
So how long ago was that then? That was
January 2020.
2020. Okay. I don't even know what year it is right now. Okay, it's 2 years. But like every day is such a blur. Okay.
I think the Rainbow Ride gave us the community to really want to stay here.
Beautiful. So the plan is to stay
Yeah, there's no
for now?
plan to
Yeah.
leave right now.
Okay.
We've really enjoyed it.
Very cool. Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you. What about yourself?
So I came here about 14 years ago.
Adjust this.
Sure. So I came here about 14 years ago, and
Okay.
that was actually on the soul-searching journey. And I thought, oh, well, let me just come to Taiwan, try to figure out what to do with my life. And I guess I just found myself here, and it just really it's safe, and it's nice, people are nice, and it just like it suits the lifestyle that I'm looking for.
Okay. And the plan is also to stay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. I love it. I've been here for a long time as well, for, quite a bit. I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my plan was also to come for maybe 1 or 2, and it's been 20, so it's good. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be like the pattern here. Like
Yeah.
you just can't like leap out of the
I think people are just really, really nice and friendly. The weather's pretty nice. I don't know. There's something about this little island that, I don't know. It kind of like, it's really safe. I don't know. It's a combination of things for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Let's grab the first one, and then we'll jump into some questions here, yeah? So the first one is just going to be like a salt and pepper, basic. So jump on in. Yeah. So you guys were mentioning the community here, right? So how did you guys plug into that community? Were you aware before you came to Taiwan about the community, the community here? Yeah. Or
So
go ahead.
gosh,
One of you.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
why don't you go ahead? You take this one.
Sure. No.
Well, my wife and I arrived here. We didn't know anyone in Taiwan other than her parents. So,
Okay.
but we had heard, of course, the news, and we had been here once before as a couple. we knew that Taiwan had been the first country in Asia to pass.
Sure.
marriage
Yeah.
equality.
That was huge news.
It was huge.
Yeah.
So
Huge.
Yeah.
we had
Yeah.
met Olivia,
So cool.
I guess almost 11 years ago when we came to Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
We came to her shop, and we kept in touch and just knew that there was a lot of exciting things happening in Taiwan in terms
Yep.
of like LGBT rights in the community. I think what has surprised us is how amazing it has been to create an LGBT community, especially for the English-speaking community.
Sure.
And
It's quite a big community, right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
also,
Right. Yeah.
to integrate allies.
Okay. Yeah.
So that has been a big part of our ride. Is,
Okay.
We want everybody who wants to support the movement.
Okay.
And so the last 3 years, our participants have grown. But it's so like 50% LGBT people, 50% allies, just people who want progression, who want
Yeah, okay.
more
That's so cool.
justice. Yeah.
Very cool. I love that. Do you have anything you want to add to that, or we can just eat?
Well, yeah, like Lisa mentioned, like you see a lot of progress in these 10 years. It's
Yeah.
to a point where it's almost surprising. And I think the community that we share here is really special in the sense it's kind of like sometimes like we can't really imagine like what's happening with the Asia Rainbow Ride just because it's growing at a pace that we would like to see where it's stable and it's grounded and it's very down to earth.
Okay.
That's something that we really enjoy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that happened recently, right? The actual ride, the Rainbow Ride, right? And it was
Yeah.
the third one, I think
Yeah.
it was, right?
In October.
So,
Yeah.
out of curiosity, how did the whole idea to start the Rainbow Ride, how did that come about?
Oh, that's on Lisa. No.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's have it.
So being from California, there's this big event called the AIDS Life Cycle.
Okay.
And it's a bike ride actually from our hometowns, from San Francisco to LA.
Beautiful, okay.
It's 7 days.
That's a long ride, I think.
it's
Yeah,
7
okay.
days and about 500 miles.
Okay.
And it raises $15 million US for LGBT
Holy crap, that's a lot.
organizations.
Okay.
And I'm a social worker. I used to work for one of the beneficiaries. So I had done it 5 times, and that was where like my whole community of friends came from. That's actually where I met my wife.
Okay.
So when I came to Taiwan, just on this vacation, I did the tour of Taiwan, which is to bike around the island.
Yeah.
I just did it by myself with a group of like a cycling group. There was like 10 of us, and I just wanted to experience Taiwan.
Sure, of course. You're here, you want to see everything, right?
Yeah. Taiwan has such a great cycling infrastructure.
Cycle community is
It's the
massive.
manufacturing of like capital of the world in terms of cycling.
Uh-huh.
So it was like awesome, and like seeing that, I was like, oh, this, knowing that Taiwan is the most progressive place for LGBT rights in Asia, and it has the best cycling in Asia. I was like, wow, I think a charity bike ride would really do well here.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're talking about like charity and raising funds, right? So how do the two things go together? Like, are there sponsors or how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the LGBT community, we're used to marching, we're used to organizing, we're used to raising money. This is like something in our DNA because of all the fighting we've had to do.
Sure, of course.
So yeah, the money we raise comes from personal fundraising, it comes from sponsors, and it comes from a little bit of the participation fees that cyclists pay for. But yeah, I think that is just a natural part of what we do. Like, we have drag shows that raise money for the HIV community. We have, all of our NGOs have started kind of at grassroots levels, responding to crises or trying to, advocate for rights. So, yeah, that part is very easy.
Okay, really? Wow. Okay. Very cool. You have anything you want to?
No,
you're so well spoken.
Amazing, yeah.
You're so well spoken. Oh my gosh, let's just eat, right? Awesome. Yeah, sure. That's cool. Okay, so this no problem, right? Very cool. Very cool. So the Rainbow Ride is your idea, kind of like your brainchild that you wanted to bring here, and you've been doing it for 3 years, right? You said you've been here for 2, so it's kind of like as soon as you got here, you're like, bam, let's go. Or I mean,
Yeah,
was
I did the
January.
bike around Taiwan in March.
Okay.
And then like April, I mean, Olivia, again, I didn't know anyone except for Olivia.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, what do you think of this idea? I just wanted to actually bounce it off someone who was very involved with the LGBT community.
Sure.
And she was like, oh, I think this is a great idea. And she quickly was able to, through her connections, set us up with some meetings
Okay.
with the top 3 NGOs in Taiwan.
Okay.
And we just kind of sat in meetings and said, like, what do you guys think about this idea? Do you think it'd work? Are you interested? We had this little PowerPoint presentation, and then we were like, let's just do it. Let's just try it. Like, we found Olivia found a bike tour company. And
Amazing.
we
Yeah.
just kind of like posted it on Facebook.
Yeah, asking people to come and join us.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, like literally, we were like, who wants
We
to
were
join
just
us?
hoping to make friends.
And we had 35 people sign up in October 2020,
Okay. Beautiful.
which was Pride Month.
Yeah, it's like, let's all ride with Lisa.
And we just kind of like, I mean, it's not like it was like the most original idea because I had seen it.
Because you've
Of
seen
course.
it happen,
And
right?
I've seen
Okay.
it work.
Okay.
So it's like, if we can just kind of take some of that magic. And, we contacted...
We wanted to spread the magic
Of
here.
course.
we
Yeah.
contacted the AIDS Life Cycle in California, said, this is what we're doing, can you support us?
Yes.
And then we, we just kind of like,
And magically they
Yeah.
say, yeah, let's do it.
That's so
you
cool.
just kind of take one step and then you keep going.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I think like being here for so long, also people like us, like foreigners, kind of we're traveling, we're like entrepreneurs. We also think of like this restaurant, right? Like I probably wouldn't do this in my hometown because I mean like there's a lot of competition and stuff. But then when I was here, I thought, well, there's something there that I think is missing here, and let's try it out. It's a similar story.
Yeah,
Very cool.
no,
Very
we're
cool.
really grateful for Mexican restaurants.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the audio, guys? The audio, it says the audio is a little bit low. That's why I was kind of tweaking that. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better now. Sounds like it on my end, but yeah. Very cool. So when you talk about the LGBT community in Taiwan compared to the States, are there similarities or differences, or do you find anything like that?
I think the culture difference is different. Culture difference is different, of course. It's just the way, because I do feel like, I'm Taiwanese American, so
Sure.
I think I do have like this binary aspect of my identity where I feel like the Asian side of me, it's definitely more reserved. And for example, like this LGBT identity, it isn't something that you openly discuss or talk
Sure,
about.
of course, yeah.
Until, you're totally sure, or you have allies, or you have a community. But obviously in the States, this is something where, it's often talked about and it's in the news, and it's, it's just you grow up with this.
Okay.
So I think coming into Taiwan.
How did you feel about it when, I think it was big news when the law was passed here for same-sex marriage, right? I think it's the first country in Asia. So you heard about it there. In the States, was it here it was massive.
It was so interesting
Okay,
because, we think about it, but U.S. only passed it, like 10 years ago? Like the entire U.S.
2014?
It wasn't that long ago.
Okay. I'm
Because
trying to
I
think
was
what year it
actually,
is.
it's like, oh my gosh, we are horrible.
I got legally married in 2013 in California. So I think
probably-
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was the year after California passed it. So
Okay.
so 2014,
Oh, wow.
so it's not that long ago that U.S. passed the law. I was actually in the States while I was on the train and I saw the news. It was just, it's such a shocking thing where you grow up not thinking that you would ever get married.
Yeah, of course, right?
And then, something like this passed. And it's just...
How did it make you? It's huge. It's such a huge.
is.
I
You're
think, right?
speechless, Yeah.
Yeah.
And when, Taiwan, definitely I guess the work that's been done
Yeah.
leading up to this point, there's a lot of momentum and then talks about it. So at that point, it's just like, it's like an emotional outburst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there some kind of celebrations? I'm guessing there was, right? Was there any like? It must have been a party, right? There must have been a huge party. What was the party? Okay.
Cover the
Yeah.
Taiwan marriage equality law.
Okay.
So that was
Amazing.
I think it's, so my wife is grew up in the States, but her parents are Taiwanese.
Or Taiwanese,
and very,
okay.
Identifies very Taiwanese. But when she came out to them, the first thing that they said was, okay, we're taking you back to Taiwan. Because I think they really felt like,
Taiwan was like this old traditional.
Like this idea of being gay is a very Western idea. So I think it's particularly validating for anyone who's LGBT identified to have the law supporting them. Because the law often will come before like the whole popular opinion changes. And I think having that validation was very important, to her, especially when trying to gain support from her parents.
I'm curious. I'm not sure if you guys would know, but how did it come to Taiwan? Like to be the first one in Asia? I mean, what made that happen? Out of curiosity, because definitely, like the parents were saying, like my parents-in-law here, they're super traditional. Like they're super like their mentality is like sometimes my father-in-law will say something. I'm like, don't say that in front of anybody else, please. Okay, it is just like crazy things, crazy. Like I'm a foreigner, but foreigners do this, foreigners do that, and I'm like, I don't care because I've been here for so long. But I know that sometimes it's so traditional thinking. Is there something that sparked it in Taiwan? Do you guys know? Is there, or is it just like somebody brought it up?
I think it's the resilience of the Taiwanese people. Like people here growing up, you have to fight for your freedom, your rights, and just to be living freely on this island. It's something that you fight for every day.
Very cool. Yeah, I was always curious, so I figured I'd ask. I have no idea. Yeah.
I can't say I know the ins and outs, but the beneficiaries that the Asia Rainbow Ride serves are some of the ones that are behind the forefront of that.
Beautiful. So, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Very cool. Should we grab the next one? Yeah, what do you guys think? It was the first one hot. It didn't have any sauce on it. Okay, cool. All right, no pressure. I mean, you can stop it at any time.
You want a fork?
Yeah, you sorry, yes. I'm sorry. My wife always gives me heck for that. She's like, give them forks. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Mexican, so I eat everything with my hands. So I go visit my in-laws, and I'm just kind of like, and they're like, ooh, kind of far. Sorry about that. Yeah. Actually, that's why my wife messaged the manager to bring a fork.
Oh, okay.
She's watching, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. All good now, right? Okay, cool. Audio sounds good? Beautiful. Okay.
Oh, that's yummy.
How's that? Okay? Spice-wise? Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I'm using my hand like a pig. So the ride, again, we'll go back to the ride a little bit. So the ride starts in Taipei, right? So maybe tell me a little bit about the route of the ride, and where that came from.
So we start off from Red House in Ximen, and then
awesome.
we make a circle back to Ximen. And for the past 3 years, we've rode around the northern part of Taiwan. It's along the coast, so we get this nice ocean view.
Okay.
Yeah, here I'm in being like a tour guide. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, it's just. And this year we added on some mountain routes.
Okay.
Just so people could see the different sides of Taiwan. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And you guys had a bigger group every year? Oh, that one tastes spicy today.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that spicy. Okay, it's spicy today. Hot sauces are they have a life of their own sometimes, yeah. Okay, so bigger group this year, right? It was a month ago? It was in the last month, I think, right?
Yeah.
So how'd it go? Tell me about it, yeah.
First year was 35, second year was 75,
okay.
Then this year was 108.
Yeah.
My math is bad, but that's almost double, right? I think. Beautiful. Okay. Is there what do you attribute that? Like the growing number for the Rainbow Ride? What do you attribute that to?
I think the first year was mainly, you kind of attract who you are. So we attracted a lot of foreigners.
Okay. Of course.
And then, what was really great about this year was it was 60% Taiwanese.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
So that was really our goal, was to make this a community building event
100%.
where you because oftentimes the groups really don't interact very well, or not. Interact.
I know the feeling.
Yes, it's hard to intermingle.
Yes,
especially for myself, who doesn't speak Mandarin.
Okay.
There's just a lot of cultural and language barriers. But yeah, I think that's something that we're very proud of. Is that this event, and cycling kind of lends to. If you cycle with someone for 3 days, you don't even have to speak a lot to feel connected to them.
Okay, it's a bond that's like created there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we just grew by word of mouth mainly. People enjoy the event one year, and then they're like, okay, next year I'm going to bring a couple friends.
Awesome.
And then next year, actually, I'm going to bring my whole work group.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it spread. I mean, we have a group here tonight.
Yes, I know. Yes, for sure. Okay. Oh, they're all riders.
We have a 3-year rainbow rider, a 2-year rainbow rider.
Got a couple of we can't.
Yeah, and a couple of first-year rainbow riders.
There they are.
So.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What about yourself? You grew up speaking Mandarin with the family, or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no problems there, right?
No.
So how do you feel? Like for me, when I grew up, my family's Mexican, right? So at home I speak Spanish, and outside we speak English, and then here I would speak Mandarin and English. So it almost feels like a different part of your brain. And sometimes now, because I don't use my Spanish anymore, so when people come and they speak Spanish with me here, I'll have like blanks, and then I'll fill in the blank with Chinese. And then people will come in and they're just like, what kind of Spanish does this guy speak? It's pretty crazy, yeah. What about you? Is you have any kind of...
I think that's what happens when you're bilingual.
Yeah.
So like you have to have a switch, and then it's definitely very interesting where, like sometimes I go back to the States, and then being here, you have to like switch on and off. And
Yeah.
But,
do you feel you have almost like a different personality with the different language, or not really?
I try not to. I think before I did, but
Okay.
I do feel, for some reason, I think because of COVID, I think the world is much more integrated now.
Okay, sure.
So, I think that's what we see on the right as well. It's a culturally diverse group. And, I'm really proud of that. I think that's, it's a representation of the world.
Amazing.
So.
Very cool. And you haven't learned the language quite yet, but... back home, have you?
Fluent in Mandarin.
Actually, I speak Spanish.
Okay, perfect.
Which is going downhill very fast.
Oh my gosh,
I don't speak to anyone here.
And if you learn Mandarin,
so I'm not dumb an American because I do.
No,
learn
I'm not saying
but
that.
not Mandarin.
When I came here, people told me, "Oh, you speak English and Spanish, so you'll be able to pick up Mandarin really quickly." It does not help at all.
How does that help?
It did not help at all. I'm like, oh yeah, I can speak these languages already. So that's a lot of people told me that. And then when I went, I was like, oh, that does not help at all. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Yeah. It's such a different language.
Yeah.
And then being here, I've been here for like 20 years, and it's weird because I never really studied it. I just know it from talking and from like chatting and from, doing business and stuff. But you don't learn to read like that, right? So I've been almost like illiterate for like 20 years, and it's such a weird feeling to find like shortcuts being like this illiterate person. It's so weird. I can't imagine it. It's so hard to describe, but yeah, if you live here, I guess it's common, but yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Well, you're doing quite well.
Yeah, it's good. The business is good. Things are good. Like my wife and I, the business is good. We have a little girl. I don't know. Life is pretty good. When I go back to visit my family in Canada, I actually feel more at home here than in Canada. And of course, I have family in Mexico as well. But I also feel more at home here than in Mexico. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. But I've been here almost half my life, so getting old. I'm getting old, yeah. That was a pretty rough one, no? Yeah?
Yeah.
No need to finish, no need to finish.
It's just like
glowing there, yeah.
Like, eat me.
The next one's, it shouldn't actually be as spicy as the green, to be honest.
Okay, well, let's see.
So it's a Korean. So I just like Korean food. And one of my ex-employees, their family used to open a Korean place. And when I found that out, I told him, well, you have to teach me the sauce. And so he taught me the sauce, and I kind of tweaked it. It ended up becoming that. It shouldn't be as spicy as the jalapeno is like... The jalapeno sometimes is so weak, and sometimes it's just like, whoa. Like today it was pretty spicy, surprisingly spicy. Is there a
Maybe
fork
it's
in
the
here?
sweet.
All right.
The sweet.
Maybe that's
sauce.
the balance. Yeah. Very cool. So who gets to decide for the Rainbow Ride? Who decides? I'm guessing, okay, starting in Ximending, right? We're going to go up here. We're going to go around there. We're going to loop around here. So who decides that? Like, who's the designer, like the mastermind behind the actual creation of the ride, like the route?
Well, I would say, so we partner with a bike tour company, Taiwan Bike Tour. So there is a whole team of professional ride leaders behind this. And then they cycle like almost every single day. So
Wow.
And then so we join up for conversations about like what is the best route, and we definitely consider safety, the site, the places that we really want to stop by. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Want to add anything to that? Or no?
No, I mean, we want to ride that it's 220 kilometers over 3 days.
Okay.
So we want people to train for it. We want them to feel like...
That sounds like a lot. I mean, I've never done that, but it sounds like a lot.
But it's very doable.
Where did the 220 come from?
I mean, it's like
It's a moderate amount.
Yeah.
Like,
It sounds like a lot.
It's a moderate amount for a beginning cyclist.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we want it to feel like it's aspirational. Like, hey, I'm doing something awesome.
It's like a
and
goal.
I wanna,
Let's train for
I want to
this.
prepare for it.
Okay.
But we also want to make it like not crazy difficult.
Okay.
Because we do know it's kind of a new thing for the queer community, and we want people of all abilities to feel like it's attainable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want them to come back, not be like, oh shit, I'm not doing that again. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. I love that. That's beautiful. And what would be like the ultimate goal for you guys for Rainbow Ride in Taiwan? Is there like an ultimate? I mean, I know it's newish, but that 3 years it's pretty solid progress for 3 years. I mean,
that is like a huge question.
Yeah, well, answer. That'd be great. I love it.
Answer that in 3 years.
Okay.
No,
I mean, do you have like ideal? Everything goes 100% well.
Honestly, sometimes I think we come from like very humble beginning. Like this whole thing, it's very humbling, and
Sure.
it's very grassroots. And I feel there's magic in that.
I believe it.
Because
Yeah.
you really you really connect with the people that you come across.
Yeah.
So I think maybe in future, I mean, this year we're definitely seeing more corporate participation,
Okay.
and it's so lovely to see like teams and companies,
Uh-huh.
like their employees. I don't know how often they do these casual activities, but it's just nice to see like people like in this sense of self and comfort and community and camaraderie.
Okay.
I think it's a special bond when you're, going through these like 3-day experience with a group of strangers.
It's like a pilgrimage, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. And okay, what you want to add? Anything to that?
I
No.
don't know. I mean,
Good. Yeah.
I think when you struggle and
Yeah.
you like face all weather and you like have an accomplishment, I mean, it's just different than a conference, right? 'Cause
Sure.
you're, like,
Of course.
you have a common goal and you feel like you're one big team, and like the idea is really, it's called the Asia Rainbow Ride because there's so many people who live in countries where they don't feel seen or they can't be visible, and so because Taiwan is the largest pride parade in
Okay.
Asia, we want people to come for the Asia Rainbow Ride, for the bike ride.
So are people coming from outside for the ride?
Exactly.
Oh,
So they come
okay.
for the bike ride,
Okay.
they spend the 3 days on the bike ride, they see Taipei for a few days, and then they participate in Taiwan Pride. And we want them to leave with like, not only a sense of like, oh, this is a fun party,
Yeah.
but like a sense of like, I've grown as a person,
Okay.
I feel stronger in my identity,
Okay.
I know that I'm not alone.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of what the bike ride can do, is
really cool.
foster that fortitude.
That's great.
I mean,
yeah.
I know when I first did the bike ride in California, I was in my mid-20s.
Okay.
And it was a very, really helped me to kind of build my own identity as a queer person.
Okay.
And my wife, one of the first things she did when she came out and didn't feel the support at home was she joined the bike the AIDS life cycle.
Okay.
And I think it's a very validating experience where you feel celebrated for being part of the community.
Okay.
And you get to be yourself, and you realize that it's an asset.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, for sure.
Like
yeah.
you're part of this special club.
Yeah.
And if you're a straight person, you might not be part of the community, but you're like, these are cool people. I want in on this.
So those are the allies, right? The straight people that are coming out
and
or
this
out.
is
Okay.
also their invitation in
Okay.
to participate and see the best of our community. So I
Okay.
think that's what the ride can do.
how is there like a big like a split? I mean, it's like a 50-50 split. Is it like the allies? And
No,
I mean,
not at all.
I'm curious. I have no idea.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like this is like we love it.
Yeah.
It's just a reflection of the world today.
I think it's
guess,
great,
Like
yeah.
with identity, obviously there are identities that you go through. You know, if we were to say culture as you know your sexual orientation, where you're from, the country that you're from, or you know the way that you were brought up. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely very culturally diverse,
Sure.
and it's rewarding to see you know a group of people from different backgrounds coming together. You know, whether they're straight or gay.
Yeah, I think people just deserve to be happy, right? I mean,
Yeah.
have a good
I mean,
time,
that is the
have a
ultimate
community,
goal.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
I
feel
agree.
supported.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Yeah. Speaking of the ride, I got some pictures, so I'm gonna load up some pictures,
Yeah.
and you guys can
Fun.
tell me what's happening. Right? Here we go. First one. Bam.
Oh,
There you go. So. Not a good one.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah,
This is in a random
I just pulled.
We were
I started with the
thinking
random
this
one,
is
so
midway, yeah.
just to shake it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is one of our. This is a sponsor who wanted to make a rainbow jersey.
Beautiful.
Part of
Okay.
the proceeds go to the Asia Rainbow Ride, and we have a Rainbow Day on the ride, so we encourage everybody to dress up in rainbow,
Very
which
cool.
is just especially fun, especially when we go through kind of smaller towns. It's like we are kind of a pride parade on bicycles.
That's so cool.
So
Okay.
that's day 2.
Beauty. All right, let's keep going. Ooh, some
Yeah,
kind of
this is
yoga.
also-
Yeah.
this is-
Some
yeah,
kind of.
it's
I
day
mean,
2 as well. Wait, is it?
I don't know. I
anyways.
picked a couple of random ones that I thought would have a cool story or something behind
So
them because
we're big on wellness.
Yeah.
We really want people to feel in tune with themselves.
Okay.
And this yoga session also provide a great opportunity for people to like stretch out and to relax after a long day ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Excellent. Keep going. I gotta have a good one in here somewhere. Come on.
This is a good cross-cultural experience.
This
Okay.
is this is
Okay.
definitely a
So, I mean, this is Andrew, who doesn't speak any Mandarin. And,
Okay.
Cora, who doesn't speak any.
Is
Or,
it like,
yeah.
It's like a dance off or
Yeah,
something, or
no.
like a comedy or
She's
something.
one of our sponsors. She has a boutique personal training studio, and she was teaching all the cyclists how to use a roller. So really, we're trying to. I mean, there's cyclists of all abilities, but when you're doing a 3-day ride, it's really important to stretch and to avoid injuries.
Okay.
And so rolling is one of the best ways. And so she did a.
Well, they look like
presentation
they're
for
having
us.
fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's why I was like, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, we
Keep-
try to bridge the communities together
Sure.
through like little events here and there.
Okay. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Oh, this was in there.
So this is
You guys know Logan. So Logan's like a massive YouTuber, and in every like event, he's always there. Like I just seen him a couple weeks ago, and he seems to pop up everywhere. So I thought that it was
Yeah.
funny that
Yeah,
he popped up
Logan's
there.
great.
Yeah, he's great.
He joined. Well, he participated in the ride last year as well.
Okay.
And this year, his wife also joined him.
Okay, like he's like Mr. Cycler, so it's
He is.
always
But I think what's remarkable about Logan is if you see his earlier videos, he comes from a very conservative religious background.
for sure. Yeah.
And so the first year he did the ride, I think it was very moving for him because he was really, he had really shifted his thinking
Okay.
in terms of, what it means to be LGBT and,
Uh-huh.
and how religious-based homophobia has really hurt the community.
For sure. For
And
sure.
so he's become a huge advocate.
He's
and
great, yeah.
It's really fun to have him and energizing on the ride. So his video will be out in a few weeks.
Oh,
about
really?
his
Okay.
experience, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. I actually just went and did a video with him, and it was the first time I met him in person, and we were chatting, and it was him and another buddy who's a good friend of mine. And I know his background and stuff, so it was kind of like, I got to make sure the filter is on. And then as soon as the camera's off, everybody's cracking jokes and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. And I feel a little bit better because, yeah, it was really funny. Anyways, it was really cool to see him there because he's everywhere. It's crazy. Like, he's always cycling the island, and he's like in everybody's video. He pops up everywhere. It's crazy. It's really cool. I thought that was cool.
So we have a rainbow day where
Uh-huh.
we have everyone dressed up in rainbow. So we're literally like a pride parade across
Okay.
different parts of Taiwan. Northern coast of Taiwan.
I thought the free mom hugs was cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's a winner of Rainbow Day.
it was so cool. I don't know. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we keep going. Yeah, some some sponsors.
So this is our opening ceremony at Red House, where we have the bike tour, the tour leaders. We have a representative Pierre from the French office, and then the director of AIT will also join. I think that was the Taiwan Tourism, Taipei Tourism Bureau.
Okay,
And
awesome.
representative.
I love that. It's very cool.
And the director of AIT biked all 3 days. She's like
Really?
supportive. She's a really great cyclist.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
okay.
very supportive of the LGBT movement. And
Amazing.
It was awesome to meet her and the team from my AIT.
AIT is amazing. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get a lot of the AIT folks in here, and that's really cool. Cool people, for sure. Very cool. Of course, Ellie. I had to get a picture of Ellie
Yeah.
on there, right? Because Ellie's the one that introduced us, right?
Ellie's a 3-time
Yeah.
rainbow rider.
Yeah.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
she is.
She's always on her bike around here too.
Yeah, she's a big
Actually
part
she
of the
lives
community.
very close by. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
the other
this
picture.
Is, so Kiv, Maya from Kiv, she's one of our community partners where she helped train us, get us ready for the big ride.
for the
She
ride?
owns a
Okay.
Spin studio in Sheen.
Okay.
And, this was when I was in LA and I visited the Taiwan Tourism Bureau. I know, like, because we built this ride during COVID years, but like
Okay.
now that borders is open, like we just, oh my God, I just can't imagine what it's gonna be like.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you say this was in the States, right?
Yes,
this one?
this was in LA.
The caption was a really cool one. Yeah,
this
yeah.
was in LA, back in LA, where they have the Wilshire Boulevard. Yeah.
Is there a big community in California, a big Taiwanese
Oh, totally.
community? It must be, right?
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
there is, but
Like we
never
were
been.
even thinking about, they wanted to see if we could set up a booth at like the tourism expo in LA. I'm like, oh no. I
Yeah,
don't
why
think
not?
so.
That's awesome. That'd be cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
but I think people are really excited. After these 3 years, we were just excited to
Oh,
fly
man.
into Taiwan and
Yeah.
experience.
Have you guys done any traveling in the last? I mean, it's only been open for like a month, I guess. But during the whole COVID time, you guys stayed here. Some people still traveled, I know, but I personally didn't. What about yourselves? You guys were.
I have 2 small kids, so the
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
okay.
quarantine was a little too
Oh,
much.
that's tough. Okay,
we
okay.
went
How
to
old?
California this summer.
How old are the kids?
4 and 6.
4 and. Oh wow, they're small still.
Yeah.
Okay,
We just
okay,
couldn't imagine the hotel quarantine.
okay. Yeah, wow, that would be rough.
We
Yeah.
did the 3-day quarantine in our
Yeah.
home
Okay.
this summer, and that was
That was
actually
enough.
a challenge. Yeah.
Really?
But
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, now we're excited to travel.
Okay, I actually have a little girl who's 10, and she recently actually got COVID, so she was able to. She had like 0 symptoms and 0 everything because she was actually really happy that she could just like chill in the room for a week, like with like the big TV and like the Switch and like playing all the video games, and she was quite yeah. She was like, hey, this is great. I mean, and at the end of 7 days. I was like, okay, let's go. We're going out for lunch. And she's like, no, I think I'm going to stay. I'm like, no, you got to come out of the room. It's like, this is fun.
Yeah.
Because Taiwanese school, Chinese school, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work. And there's a lot of homework. So she usually has school from like 8 to 4.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like 2 hours of homework. And it's a lot. It's a lot for a kid.
I got my first grader.
Yeah.
In public school.
Yeah. It kind of is like, whoa. I think it was grade 3 maybe that. I think it's grade 3, maybe 4. That's where they drop the bapamafa, and then the kids are just like, whoa. My daughter was like, oh my gosh, it's gone. It was crazy, really crazy. Got a couple more here. Ellie, there we go.
Oh, so this was from our first year.
First
we
year?
had 33 riders.
Okay. That's that classic like crosswalk in Shimen, right?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. I love that. Yeah, I always take a picture when I'm there. That's from the first year, you're saying? Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. All right.
It's hard to imagine, like, that's how it started.
Yeah.
That was the first year. We're like, hey.
To where it's grown from just,
Oh my
some
gosh.
friends there, and now it's
Yeah.
grown to something so big, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. And we were talking about sponsors, right? So I know you guys were, just in case anybody's watching is interested in sponsoring, what do you guys look for sort of in a sponsor? Yeah. I'm not trying to.
Cash.
Yeah, I know. Money's obviously not. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we look for companies that are aligned with our values, right?
Okay.
And companies who want to, be a part of the community and support us.
Okay,
So
okay.
Yeah. But,
Very cool.
but cash is great.
Of course, cash. Cash is always the best. Cash is king, right? Yeah. Very cool. I love it. I love it. And one more. Bam. That was, I don't know. That was on your Instagram.
Oh.
Looks like a pretty cool event. I don't.
Yeah, so this
Was this-
this is one of our NGOs and their collaboration events. And then Jason, he's actually from AIT. He's one of the writers as well.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
we definitely see we definitely want to see more international. Not I wouldn't say focus, but bring the community together internationally, so more international audiences, they can see Taiwan, and Taiwan could definitely be a bridge in terms of marriage equality in Asia.
It's amazing, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Is there, since Taiwan has done that, has any other countries, like any other countries around here, kind of stepped up and done it?
Like Japan.
Okay. Oh, really? Wow.
And there's some progress in like Thailand as well.
Interesting.
So there's definitely in Singapore.
Okay,
But
okay.
obviously, I mean, considering the different challenges that each country has to go through, it's
Sure.
kind of like one tiny battle at a time.
Yeah,
But we see these you just celebrate every small success.
amazing. Yeah. Japan is surprising because talking of like old traditional, like
I know.
Japan is like, wow. I mean, when we went to visit Japan, because I speak English and Spanish and Mandarin, right? When we went to Japan, all three of them were useless. And I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like day one again in Taiwan. You go there and I'm just like, oh, you have to learn like thank you again. And you have to learn all this stuff that I learned like 20 years ago in Chinese here. I was like, oh my gosh. It was a weird, humbling experience for sure to be like those three languages, not useful here. Yeah, it was funny. Japan's great. Love Japan. Love Japan. How are we doing on spice? Are we good?
Yeah.
Want to take another chunk of the next one? Yeah? Should we
tackle
try it?
this.
Try it out? All right. So this is actually a sauce that is made by a small hot sauce company here called Empress Hot Sauces. And they've got some really quality stuff. So yeah, I love hanging out with those guys and talking hot sauce. Yeah. So is there like during the ride, like
Oh, wow.
a moment that pops up to you as like a super like memorable moment, like wow, like is there
I
a
just
right?
say this tastes like Tabasco sauce.
It tastes like Tabasco.
Yeah.
Really?
Like-
Okay.
Like
Flavor wise.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Or like
Interesting.
flaming
Okay.
Cheetos.
Like flaming Cheetos. Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
okay,
really
okay,
hot.
okay,
Wow.
okay.
Amazing.
So yeah, is there like some kind of a memorable moment that you guys can think of right now that like
my God,
maybe
this is
during
a
the
lot.
ride? It's I know it's made with Ghost. Yeah. We don't have to go any further than that. It's up to you. But yeah.
But it makes me very curious about this orange
Well, you
thing.
can try. I mean, sure, we're
I think
here.
we'll bring it to. I'll bring mine to the Rainbow Rider table.
Yeah, do it. Any moment that pops up, that's like,
Sorry, I just forgot your question.
it's like, you know what? That happens all the time. It's so
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
Any moment that that you can think of during, like the ride, or during an event or something, where you just like, bam, this is it. Like this is the moment. Like you're feeling like this is a special moment for me. Can you think right now? Or yeah, it's spicy. It's spicy. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
No.
You
Yeah.
just killed the brain nerve.
Yeah. Do you need another beer? Do you want? Oh. Okay, you didn't use your hands on them. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why we usually have horchata.
Can
We
I
can get
have
some more.
one?
Do you want an horchata?
Yeah.
Sure.
It would be
No
awesome.
problem. Yes.
Would you?
What can
I'll
I
have
get
some more
you?
Sparkling water. Yeah.
Sparkling water? Sure.
Oh my
sure.
gosh.
No problem.
I'll take the beer too.
Oh wow, this really.
Yeah, what are you
lingers.
drinking?
Number 6.
A number 6? Can I have juicy number 6?
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
two
this is my
horchatas.
base.
It just keeps coming.
2 horchatas and then a number 6. Yeah.
keeps
And a sparkling
This
water.
is what
Yeah.
happens when you put like
Thank you.
Tabasco
Thank you.
sauce in a cup noodle.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Tabasco. That's
That's-
great. Okay.
Yeah. It's like
Okay. Well, we don't have to
we're
even.
just so like in tears about
Yeah.
the ride. So like the whole ride is a touching experience.
It's touching. luckily, you used the forks because what happens sometimes is people will use their hands and then they rub their eyes like what you just did.
Yeah.
And that
Burns.
Oh, wow.
that's pretty rough. Yeah. Very, very rough. Yeah. So no memorable. Okay, that's all good.
Yeah,
Is
it killed all my memory.
your memories have been destroyed by the hot sauce. Okay. Where can people find you? Like if they want, in the description below, I have the links that you gave me. But is there anywhere else where you recommend people to check out what you're doing?
Our website
On the
is
Rainbow
the
Ride?
best,
Okay.
AsiaRainbowRide.com.
Okay.
And you can see Logan's videos there. You can see our Facebook page, our upcoming
Beautiful.
events.
Okay.
You can also sign up to get some information. If you are interested in registering for the ride for next year, you can put your contact information. And then when registration opens, we can contact you right away so that you grab a slot.
Okay. When is it? Is it October? When is it usually? October,
October.
right?
So last weekend of October.
So Pride is around Halloween time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because Tianmu, I mean, if you have kids,
Yes.
Did you guys do the whole Tianmu Halloween?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like this street. It's like 100,000 kids or something.
Yeah.
It's madness. It's for us. It's the busiest weekend by far. So you were able to juggle the kids' Halloween and you were able to juggle everything.
Let's do it.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
so I think you can too.
So I can. I'm definitely in for sure.
Okay.
I got time to get back in shape to get on the bike and let's make it happen.
training.
I'd love it. I'd love it. Yeah. So okay. If anybody's really interested in doing it, I'm definitely interested. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
For sure. Yeah. I don't have a bike. I have to get a bike, but that's
We
okay.
got a rental
have
for you.
rentals.
You got bikes? You got rentals? Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect.
We even have e-bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, definitely. Are there? I think I saw some pictures with kids. Kids go too?
No
kids.
no.
Okay.
This is
okay.
a break for you.
Okay. I understand. All right.
It's a vacation for the adults.
You must be a parent
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's about it, I think, guys. You guys want to try the last one, or what do you think? Want to give it a shot?
I'm
Or you
gonna
want to hold
just
out?
touch it with my
You want to
fork.
touch it a little bit? Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
I think I can feel the spice, but it's
Okay.
quite close.
I do have one more
I'm out.
question. I
Oh
do
my
have
God,
one more.
that is so scary.
I do have one more question. So, you end the whole like event with the drag show,
Yeah.
right? At the Red Castle thing, right? Is it the Red
Red
Castle?
House.
Red House. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's that about? I'm sorry. Is that?
Where's the Red Castle?
I don't know. You know, in
It's got to be somewhere. I'm going to Google this up.
in Danshui there is something
Really?
I think called the Red Castle. Yeah.
Okay, it's not the White Castle.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. The Red Castle. Yeah. So, tell me a little about that before we call it. What about the drag? Like
I mean, it's
what's
just
it?
fun. We have drag performers who are volunteers, and
Okay.
they throw an amazing show, and everyone's welcome. Like, family who might be supporting a Rainbow
Sure,
Rider
of course.
come, and they come to the finish line. It's a very emotional and fun celebration. My kids come,
Okay.
and
They dance.
oh my
Kids
God, my
dance.
kids dance till the till
6 and
we
4, you
shut
said,
the-
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is really cool because I think
That's awesome. Dancing
it
is
also just
so
brings
good.
kids into this. My kid actually, my 4-year-old son, after seeing the drag show, he asked us to join a dance class.
Okay.
So I think it just gives even kids the freedom to explore without the barriers of gender.
Awesome. That's
yeah,
really
so it's
cool.
fun.
Yeah. So, are there a lot of kids that come out, or? I mean, my
have, like,
my daughter
6.
loves dancing,
Yeah,
so she's
when
10.
you do the
yeah.
bike ride,
Well,
have your
And
family
she'll do
at
the
finish
dancing.
So
line
I guess
and they'll love it, yeah.
participants who have children,
Okay.
that
And they-
would be a great day to just bring them
Yeah.
over and celebrate.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll see if I could get my wife to do the ride too. That'll be a tough one, but I'll try.
E-bike.
Definitely try
You
the.
got e-bike
Oh
for her,
yeah, that's right. And you can rent them, right?
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
You rent them, and we have them for you right at the starting line, so it's very easy.
Oh, beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Fantastic, guys. So we'll save these for the team over there. Yeah, the spicy ones.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys want to add before we call it?
Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Yeah. No, like last thoughts, final thoughts. No.
No,
Just
well,
don't
just Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching. And if you guys are interested in contacting them, the links are in the description below. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thanks a
Bye
lot.
bye.
Thanks.